Guys, this past week has been pretty dead with FNAF news, guys. So, I think I'm going to do weekly videos on news now about Five Nights at Freddy's instead of it being like once every few days now, because it seems to have died down a little bit and Scott is taking his time again. But I do have news, which is good, isn't it? Hey? Because I haven't done a FNAF video for a while now. It's been like a week, I think. But we've been doing some really good videos before that, though. We've done some Baldies and Friday the 13th and some indie horror games. So yeah, I'm still feeling really good. And I feel really good, guys, because you've been supporting me with my other content. And honestly, that means so much to me. So thank you very much for the support. Like, seriously, I can't express how much it means to me, so thank you very much for the support. Anyway, let's talk about the news, and it's more voices. That's it. That's all I can talk about, guys. There's no gameplay or the mechanics or if he's had more attempts at 50-20 mode. Nothing, but I've still got some cool secrets with the voices, especially a specific one, which is really interesting. So yeah, it's basically just more voice auditions, which Scott always puts on voices.com. Surprisingly though, and weirdly, he's kept some of them a little bit weird, as in he hasn't named some of the voices, he's kept them as untitled, or he's hired actors without putting the audition up in the first place, which is really weird. Like he had voice actors already before he put the audition post up. The reason how we find this out, guys, is from Scott Cawthon's voices.com profile, where the voice actors give Scott a rating and a description on what's been going on. So I've got some examples of this where there's no audition post, so I can't talk about the character a little bit and what it's going to sound like. But we already know one of them, guys. So Ballora is coming back, which is great. Michelle Moss, who's been on the FNAF show and voice acts as Ballora, tweeted about it and also has put a review on Scott's website. So it says, Michelle Moss to Scott Cawthon for job, Ballora returns. Always an honour, a privilege, and so much fun to work with Scott. That's all we know. But we already know Ballora's voice anyway, so there's not much we can say about it. It's Ballora. Ballora is coming back to Ultimate Custom Night, as we know, and Ballora will have new voice lines. It's probably just going to be the same similar things, where she talks about dancing and all that jazz. So here's another one, guys, which wasn't announced as an audition. Toy Bonnie. Toy Bonnie didn't get one. But interestingly enough, a voice actor has reviewed Scott, and it's a female. So, Toy Bonnie looks like it's a female character, which is really interesting, because we were always a little bit sketchy on whether Toy Bonnie was a boy or a girl, but it looks like a girl, female voice actor is now Toy Bonnie. Unless, that's totally fine as well, by the way, guys, because female voice actors can do male voices as well. So, we still don't know whether Toy Bonnie's going to be a girl or a boy yet. Now, let's talk about the actual job descriptions of some of the new characters which are going to be revealed. We've basically said last week that we think all of the characters are going to have a voice. Okay, and we kind of get that now. Like I said, I'm going to be talking about new characters which are being showed by Scott. It's going to happen. So all of the characters are going to have voices, 100%. And I'll recap. What's going to happen is that we're going to get jump scared by that specific character, and we're going to have a black screen, and the character who has jump scared us will say a line or something. For example, let's say Freddy jump scared us. We'll get a black screen, and he'll say, "Oh, I got you." Blah, blah, blah. That was an awful example, but you get the idea. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay? Speaking about Freddy Fazbear, Scott has put an audition post on voices.com for Freddy Fazbear with a description. So let's read it. This is for a character in the upcoming expansion to Five Nights at Freddy's 6. The script is very short, but the character is very important nonetheless. Very. This part is for the title character of Freddy Fazbear, the main antagonist of the series. He is a large entertainment robot, so he should sound robust and jolly, while also sounding, well, murderous. He speaks his lines after killing the player. Using a mild voice filter to help the voice sound robotic is a plus. So, Freddy Fazbear's going to have an official voice, and it is important. I do agree with Scott. Freddy Fazbear is the biggest character in the whole franchise. Five Nights at Freddy's. Freddy Fazbear is important. So, this character is the most important one because that's the one who we look up to. So it's got to be perfect, right? So I feel sorry for the people auditioning. I'd be very nervous. But yeah, sounds jolly, robust, and sounding murderous at the same time. So we'll do an example. I already did a 50 voices video with me jokingly doing all the voices. So it would be like, you know, a typical jolly mascot, you know, like, "Hey kids, I'm Freddy Fazbear." Something like that, like where he sounds a little bit fun and clumsy, but he can have a dark tone as well. So using that voice, he can sound murderous as well. It's kind of creepy, isn't it? So, "Hey kids, I'm gonna cut your limbs. I'm gonna murder all of you." Do you know what I mean? Because he sounds so happy and jolly, but he sounds murderous. That's what makes it creepy. So I think he's going to sound a little bit similar to that. Just a tiny bit, because I don't know. The next one is Toy Chica. The script is very short, but the character is important nonetheless. That's what it always says for all of the characters. Toy Chica is cute, but vicious. So having the right mixture between sugary sweet and evil is a must. She speaks these lines after she has killed the player, so they should be said in a taunting way, as though standing over a dead body. This has already been taken, guys. If you remember in Fnaf World, Toy Chica had a voice actor, and it was by Amber Lee Connors, and she voices Clara in Sister Location as well, so that's very cool. But we already know Toy Chica's voice in Fnaf World.
You won't get tired of my voice, will you? You won't get tired of my voice, will you? You won't get tired of my voice.
So, I'm gonna guess that it sounds similar to that, okay? There's nothing much I can say about that, really. You've just heard that voice. Okay, guys, now this one's very interesting. There was a job posting for Withered Chica, and he deleted it for some reason, so I think he's already found a voice actor. I think he's already found a voice actor for Withered Chica, guys, but he didn't want more people auditioning because he's found the perfect person, so he knows who's voicing it now, okay? So, Withered Chica. The script is very short, but the character is very important nonetheless. Withered Chica has a distorted robotic voice, as she appears quite disjointed and broken in the game. For those unfamiliar with the franchise, she is a giant robot chicken that has seen better days. Make her sound cheerful, happy, and excited to be where she is, yet broken and frightening. Like a happy freight train that's about to run you over. These lines of dialogue are spoken after the player is killed by Withered Chica. A voice filter is a plus. I would love to hear some good digital distortions on this. So yeah, because Withered Chica's so broken, she's going to sound distorted. And we kind of did a joke in our voice impression thing for Withered Chica, because Withered Chica's jaw is stuck, alright? But because it's a robot anyway, she can speak normally. The jaw doesn't move like us, but if our jaws are stuck like that, I can't speak. But because Withered Chica's a robot, it's through a speaker. She can sound how she wants to, okay? But she'll still be very broken and distorted and very creepy. But cheerful and happy's quite cute, yeah. Now, this is where things get interesting, right? Now, this is where things get interesting, guys, okay? Amber Lee Connors has posted another review on Scott for an untitled job. So, this could be Withered Chica, but I'm going to say why it might not be. It could be a child spirit, because Amber Lee Connors can do quite a childish voice. It could be anything. The reason why I think it could be Withered Chica is because Toy Chica is Chica. So, you know, the voices could be quite similar, but we don't know. It's very interesting why she's kept it as untitled instead of saying Withered Chica. And again, guys, this is where things get really confusing, but I'll try to explain it as best as I can. Night Marion is another announced voice audition, okay? I'm going to read it now. Night Marion has a heavily distorted, almost unintelligible voice. For those unfamiliar with the franchise, Night Marion is a demonic-looking marionette. Make the vocals sound as unnerving and as upsetting as possible. If I get scared listening to it, you'll get the part. Use a voice filter, that's a plus. As I said, I would prefer the vocals to be almost unrecognisable, if not completely unrecognisable, as a human voice. So that's interesting. Kind of similar to our Nightmare Fredbear or Nightmare voices, so... You know, basically just crazy. Unrecognisable. So, yeah. Now, this is where things get a little bit weird, because the voice of Nightmarion has been taken, but Scott has said he has hired 5 voices from the Nightmarion auditions, including Withered Chica. So someone who auditioned for Nightmarion has got the part of Withered Chica now. So that kind of cancels out that Amber Lee Connors is Withered Chica. It's someone who auditioned for Nightmarion. So she could have auditioned for Nightmarion, but we'll have to wait and see about that because we don't know. And someone who auditioned for Nightmarion got the part as Withered Chica. So we're not gonna know who these other characters are. The reason why, if you look on Scott's thing, 3 voice actors have said their projects are Nightmarion. And Scott has done that on purpose. Scott doesn't want to reveal all of the voices. He wants to keep some a surprise, right? Unless all of them have a part of Nightmarion, because remember, it's all going to be distorted voices, unrecognisable to humans, right? So it could just be garbly noises. It could just be glitchy voices. And Scott's using all of their voices into the character. But because he said including Withered Chica, it kind of means that at least one of the Nightmarion auditions has been hired to voice Withered Chica. And that's basically it, guys. Let me know about the Nightmarion. Do you think that all 5 voice actors are going to be in one? Or has Scott hired them for separate voices now because he liked all of them? And he's like, oh my god, this is scary. I've already found someone. So this would work with Nightmare Fredbear. You've got Nightmare Fredbear. Do you know what I mean? But he doesn't want to reveal too much for the voices. He wants to be quite secretive about it. So people like me can't make videos about it. But that's it. That is it. There's nothing more I can say. So yeah, if Scott keeps things quite slow, I'll just do weekly updates. So next Saturday or Sunday, I'll do another update post about anything about Fnaf with the Ultimate Custom Night, okay? But I'm still very excited, and again, it just confirms even more and further that Ultimate Custom Night, every single character is going to have a voice actor. Don't worry, because I saw people in the comments section last week like, oh my god, how is 50/20 mode going to work? There's going to be voices all over the place. No, the voices only happen if that character kills us. And then we get a black screen or whatever of the character talking to us, okay? Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please leave a like if you enjoyed, and thank you so much for the support on this video with my FNAF content and my other content as well. It's great, and I really do appreciate the support. Lots of love, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time, okay? By the way, I haven't got any part for any voices yet. I think Scott didn't like any of my voices.